We have been in a fog, and as we've emerged, we see that the world has been pushed to the brink, and so have you. I'm Dr. David Owers, I'm the Doc of DeFi, and this is my double major education, one of health, one of wealth, and how the two interact. So, if you look behind me, that is the convergence of two ecosystems. Look impressive? You probably wouldn't know. But if I turn slightly this way and you see this large expanse of water just over my shoulder here, that's actually the Pacific Ocean here in the Burrard Inlet in Vancouver. This is as far inland as it comes. It stretches about 45 kilometers from the actual shores of the Pacific Ocean in the Georgia Strait. So that's all salt water. And back over this way, as I turn, you see a bridge, and all that water here is coming from the glacier melt in the mountains, freshwater. And the two converge right here. The convergence of ecosystems is a very important place. Here in British Columbia, it's where the salmon spawn, and the saltwater fish returns home and goes all the way up that direction to lay eggs. And come the spring, the whole cycle starts over again. You know, in the metaverse, in the blockchain, in the crypto space, we're actually witnessing the convergence of two ecosystems. And let's hope we can make it as harmonious as what's behind me. That all depends. That depends on humanity, that depends on intention, that depends on use, I suppose. But we have a centralized and decentralized system. We have a real world and digital system. We have traditional and new versions of fractionated finances. We have things where intermediaries in the real world were the ones who held power and profited more than the users did. And we have an upcoming situation where it will be more peer-to-peer, and the distribution of, I won't call it power necessarily, but the distribution of involvement, the distribution of return, the distribution of yield, the distribution of all of this becomes more for the masses. You know, there's a lot of what we call unbanked individuals in the world. It's estimated that there could be as much as 4.5 billion people who do not have access to financial services like you and I do, coming from a first world country. That's a lot. And you know, among them there are some innovators, there are some people with vision, there are people who have a lot to contribute to society. And yes, there are other elements. I won't have rose-colored glasses over that. But what an untapped part of humanity we have there. So, if you have a quick listen, I don't know if the sound picks it up, but the beautiful, beautiful sounds all around me in this convergence of two ecosystems. Quick tip: when you're in an environment like this and you hear the sounds all around you, and there are also the scents that I can't convey this way, it actually activates over 800 healing receptors within your system. So this idea of forest bathing, this idea of grounding, this idea of coming to places like this where the medium is not just earth or water, it's a mix of both. It's not just one elevation, it's a mix of both. All of these things have a way of stretching and balancing you that just goes beyond anything you can access. And if this convergence of ecosystems can do that for your health, the convergence of financial ecosystems also has something to offer. You just have to know how to take advantage of it, and you just have to know how to appreciate it. All right, we'll see you next time. Oh, if you like all of these videos, share them. They're meant for the people out there who think that this is not for them. They're meant for the people out there who have heard the people in the crypto space and all they talk about are charts and graphs and all those things, which is a fantastic display of knowledge and teaching, but mine are a little bit different and might include people into this space that wouldn't normally gravitate towards those kinds of lectures. So like and share as much as you can. I really appreciate that. Let's see how many comments we can get on this one.